All right, like I said, I was also going to put out a video reflecting on the April Vacation Science survey that I sent out. Lots of good stuff in here. Let's get to it. What have you liked about science class from home, and what have you disliked? I do really like hearing this from you guys. It gives me feedback and helps me understand what I should do differently, what's been working. It's always good to have your opinions. Many people liked to go to class in bed and in their pajamas. That was a shared thought. That's a positive outlook on things. Some people are enjoying the freedom of when they can work, but lacking structure, they might end up procrastinating more. I can relate to that as well. If you want to pause and read the rest of the comments throughout this, feel free to do so. Another question, what are you hoping for from science? Lots of people looking for hands-on activities, labs, and current events. So I'll definitely try to mix in some current events. I don't want to overdo it though, because I feel like we hear a lot about COVID-19. It might be better to distract ourselves sometimes with other activities. I do want to do some hands-on activities, but I do need to be wary of what people have at home. So definitely take some consideration. How did the news that we won't go back to school make you feel? Really nice response here about some of the things we're going to be missing out on. It's hard to read, but it was nice to hear it. It's also very well written. So if you want to pause and read that first comment there. Someone did have a positive outlook that they won't have to remember the locker combination. But I think I relate to feeling frustrated for sure. Some good responses there. Do you have any scientific questions that I asked? And one really good question was, where does the trash go after trash day at home? I will answer this. This needs its own focus outside the studio. It's a really awesome question. Something that ends up being really interesting. So I will definitely answer that soon. Other questions. I did know that the library had a 3D printer. When the library opens back up, it's got tons of really great resources you guys should definitely check out. Favorite part of the year? I mean, it's kind of hard to think about right now, but I really enjoyed working in Woburn, first time ever. I don't believe in spirits and ghosts, so I do appreciate that question. And the news definitely made me feel frustrated. I asked if you needed any advice, and someone asked, y'all like jazz? I'm going to guess Sam wrote this, but if it wasn't, let me know in the comments. How do I sleep? Lots of people talking about sleep, definitely on people's minds. And how do I become better in science for next year? Do I have any tips on how to stay focused in class? I think that also needs its own attention. So I think I'll put together like a little video answering that question too. Good questions for sure. Now, to some of the really important stuff. What's your favorite condiment? Ketchup. Overwhelming winner, which quite frankly I'm very disappointed about. Ketchup is disgusting. The correct answer was relish. So if you answered ketchup or mustard or mayonnaise, you're wrong. I shared this, choose 3. Personally, I would choose none. I would support a local Woburn restaurant if I were you, like Peppercorns. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Olive Garden. Breadsticks are great. Now, Cringe Theater. We got a good comment here. I haven't watched any of them. My mom says when she watched Batman and Robin, it's really terrible. It was terrible. Really bad Arnold Schwarzenegger jokes. My 3 would probably be Ninja Turtles 2. Shaq in the movie Kazam, which is just ridiculous. And Super Mario Brothers movie is one of the worst movies ever made. It's very funny. In the spirit of choose 3, I thought this was very confusing and hard to look at. So I'll pick 8, 3, 4. It's up to you to decide what I meant by that. Books or comics? Pretty competitive here. Books winning out, not a surprise. Some good answers here. Really like this one about selling antibiotics because they wouldn't know what it was back in the Middle Ages, and you'd probably save a lot of lives. So I'd like that answer. Other funny answers down here as well. Feel free to pause this. We also have 2 baking specialists here too. So I think that is it. Definitely look forward to responding to a few of the prompts in more full fashion coming up. We'll have some more information about what science class is going to be like soon. But thanks for participating in this. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'll talk to you soon.